Coach, congratulations on first week of training camp. How's it going?
It's going well. I think it's an adjustment, obviously, from college where you get all of summer, excuse me, and then like 30 practices before you play anything. But it's fun. Like as a coach, you just have to be really efficient. But these guys are pros, and the teaching takes less, the reps are less, so you're able to move things along pretty well. It's a good group. We got a long ways to go. It's early. We're on day 6. But some teams have already played. So today was a good day, and we're just day by day process of just getting a little bit better.
What's been different about what you thought you'd be able to do versus what it looks like your players can do?
I think it's about on par. Like I'm a total nerd and study hoops, and so I've studied the W and I've watched and I knew our roster really well in terms of the players we have. So I don't think there's too big of a gap of what I thought they could do and what they're able to do. I think they're pretty on pace.
So explain to the people at home, what do you want these players to do? Talk to me about just in general, the strategy, the pace, and all of that
Yeah.
stuff. And I know it's going to be year one, but still.
Yeah, and I think it's important that we're getting this franchise back to the championship level is a process. But we want to compete in every game we play. Our style is going to be pace and space. It's definitely a pro offense where we're going to spread the floor. I think with these guys, just how talented they are, how much experience some of them have, giving them the system where they're able to make reads and make plays. So there's definitely structure to it, but there's a lot of freedom within it too.
I know you weren't here, but how aware and how focused are you on, just taking that step to make the playoffs? Because last time the Sparks were in the playoffs was 2020. Last time they won a playoff game was 2019. So, I mean, I've been around. It's been a while.
Yeah, well, I didn't come here just happy to be here. I'm here to win. I'm here to this is why I'm here, to do everything I can to put our franchise, to put the product on the floor that puts us in a position to do that. And it's a process. This league is good, and there's great coaching and just elite players, but we've got elite players too. So it's about, setting the standard of how we want to play, what our expectations are, how we carry ourselves, how we conduct ourselves, whether it's on the court, off the court. It's all encompassing. So I know it's been a while since the Sparks have been at the top, but I came from a place where I had job security at the highest level in college. I'm not here because I thought it'd be cool. I'm here because I want to win, and I'm up for the challenge. But it's going to take a minute before it's all. You're not going to go from 12th place to first place in a month, right? It's a process of just trying to leapfrog people and build the habits, establish the culture you want to where you can climb that mountain.
Speaking of the process, how key are two WNBA champions and all-stars like De'Erica and Kelsey are going to be in that process?
Those guys are a huge piece of it, and I've been incredibly impressed with, obviously, their talent. Anyone can see that, but their leadership, and they understand the work it takes to be the best. And so them just being here, and I think being together, like on the court at the same time in the locker room, like it just raises the level of expectation for every player. You watch KP train, and it's eyebrow raising in terms of her commitment and her work ethic and her drive to be the best. If you're around it, you can't help but be better. And so their leadership, and De'Erica's the same way, but they're also good teammates. They're not out to get theirs. They're here for the same reason I am. They want to get this franchise back where it belongs.
Teams can put themselves together in different ways. Like, you can sign a bunch of people, but I feel like the true depth of any program across sports is, being able to develop players, particularly young players. Talk to me about some of the rookies I just spoke with. Sarah Ashley, what's your vision for her this season?
Yeah, it's this is the toughest league to make. We don't have the developmental league like the G League. We only have 12 players on our roster. It's really hard to make this league, let alone be a contributor. But I think Sarah Ashley's a great example. The thing that you can't do as a rookie or a new player in this league is wait your turn. You've got to be aggressive. You got to be fearless, because the train's not going to wait for you. You got to jump on. I think Sarah Ashley's done a good job of that. She's tough. She can knock down the open three, which we love. She's a smart player. She's been well coached. She's going to have a future in this league, I think. Sanaya Fagan has been great. South Carolina, played behind some great bigs there and has been coached hard and understands. She's very coachable, big, strong player. I think she's going to be good, but they're still rookies. And they're learning, their hair's kind of blown back with everything in terms of everything that's coming at them, but they're adjusting, they're adapting, they're doing a good job. Leah King has done a good job. Real good athlete, great teammate. She's knocking down shots better from the outside, which is good to see. So I like our youth.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.